Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is gonna be another story time. I know how you guys love my story time, so I've been told. um so I was thinking about like, oh dude, like what stories do I have and like what that are appropriate for YouTube. But I was thinking, and then I was talking to my aunt and she was all like, yeah, you should do the story time about when your car got stolen. So I was like, all right. This video was highly requested. Oh no, so I was like, all right, I'll do it, whatever. Right? All right, so let's start from the beginning. I was like carless, looking for a car or whatever, right? So I worked my ass off. I'm talking like I dealt with rude ass customers, rude ass people, hot ass like environment, and a lot of like, you guys know where I worked. So, and it was during the summer, during the winter, like, and I was just like, not no. So hold on real quick. Sorry guys, I had to sneeze real quick. But so back to the story. Anyways, I sweat my balls off, like bro, like I'm telling you, I worked my ass off for like my first job, right? And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna save up for a car. So like every paycheck, I got paid every 2 weeks. Every paycheck I would put more than half away. Like say my paychecks were roughly like 300 something, right? So it'd be like 350, let's just say, and I would keep 50 and put 300 away. Like that's how much I saved. I saved all my paycheck. Like I wasn't really spending it because I wanted to save up for a car. So, long story short, I saved up enough money to buy a car, right? So then we were on, now me and my mom are on the hunt for a car. We're like looking on Craigslist, looking on fucking OfferUp, we're looking like just on the streets where they have like the car for sale stuff. We're calling people left and right. We're looking at cars, looking at prices, miles, and all that, right? All that good shit. So then we found a car here in my hometown. And when I saw it, I was like, dude, like this gonna be my car, this gonna be my baby. And I was like, oh, so I bought it and I drove it home and I was like, this is my car. I was all excited. And I had it, oh shit, how long did I have it for? I didn't have it like for more, probably like not even like 9 months, maybe the max. Like I didn't have it for that long. But yeah, so okay, so let's get to when it got stolen. Okay, so it was just like a normal day. Like I didn't really drive it unless I was going to school or whatever, because at the time I was at school. And it was recently too. It was what,
4 or 5 months ago.
No, it wasn't that. Hold on, let me check real quick and I'll be back with you. Hi guys, sorry about that. I'm sorry, like it's gonna be choppy because like I paused it or whatever. But so yeah, it was back in April when my car got stolen, and it is now June, end of June, yeah. So April, May, June. It's been like 2 months. But dude, okay, so the day it happened, I got up late. I was running late for school. Cause usually I leave the house about 6:30 and I woke up at 7 and I was like, oh fuck. So I legit just brushed my teeth, put on pants, and then I like went like, so I remember I grabbed the water and my keys and my backpack and everything was in there. My backpack was in there, my everything, my 2 sweaters, like everything was in there. They stole my books, they stole everything, bro. Like they stole everything was in the car because I was just like ready to go for the next day to go to school. So I grabbed my water, I grabbed my keys, and I opened the door and it's not there. And I was like, what the fuck? And like dude, my keys and I had my water bottle and my keys, and whenever I saw it wasn't there, my heart dropped and I dropped the things. Like I dropped the water bottle and I dropped my keys, and I was like, bro, like someone's playing a fucking trick on me. Buddha, like bring my fucking car around. I looked inside the gate to see if I parked in the gate. I looked all over like to see if I parked it somewhere else, like, and I just didn't remember. I looked and I was like, bro. And my mom was getting ready for work, so I was like, Ma, my car's not outside. She's like, what do you mean it's not outside? And I was like, bro, it's not outside. And she's like, you're joking, you're lying. I was like, no, I'm not. Like, it's not outside, bro. And she was like, what? And then so I was in the like the doorway, and then she kind of pushed me out to like to see if my car was there, and it wasn't. And she's like, and I was like, fuck, bro. Like, bro. Like, my heart dropped to my stomach, and I felt sick. Like, it felt like throwing up. I felt like, what the fuck, you know? And then I was like, bro. Oh, and I told my mom, I was like, what I do? She's like, well, you have to call the cops. And I was like, I don't know what the freak to tell them. Like, I've never, like, you know, I never got anything stolen. Like, I never had anything worth stealing. Like, what the fuck? I was like, bro, what I was more in shock. Like, the whole day I was just like, what the fuck? So my mom called the police. He came pretty fast, like 10 minutes later, 15. And so, like, I didn't want to talk to him at all because, I felt like I was gonna cry, bro. Like, you know, whenever you have, like, that lump in your throat and you're just like, fuck, don't ask me if I'm okay because I'm gonna start crying. So, he's like, okay, so he's talking to my mom, and I was inside the house, and the screen door was open, or the screen door was closed and the wooden door was open, so I can hear, like, and I can see everything. He's like, okay, so are you the owner? And she's like, no, my daughter's the owner, she's inside. He's like, I need to talk to her. And I was like, fuck. So I go outside to talk to him, and he's just like, okay, well, I need you to sign this and this, and was there anything valuable in there? And I was like, no, there's like just my textbooks and stuff, and any noticeable dents and stuff. So I showed him, yeah, because I had this dent like on the can you see that? Like, it was on my driver's side door. It was like a big ass dent, right? So he's like, oh, okay, well, that'll help us find it faster. And I was like, oh, okay. So I go to school all day, you know, I'm just like, fuck, I hope they find it. I hope they find it. I only told 2 of my friends that my car got stolen because they could see, like, something was wrong. And they asked me, they're like, what's wrong? And I was like, my car got fucking stolen, bro. Like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Like, what the fuck? So me and my mom go look at cars because, like, I had to face it that it was, like, stripped for parts and shit. And I was like, fuck my life. So we want to go look at cars. And right when we got there, like, the guy was showing us this Nissan, and my phone rings. So I answer it. It's the sheriff's lady. She tells me that they found my car in Seville, and I was like, what the fuck? And I still had, like, I was like, oh fuck, they found it. Like, I don't need to buy this fucking car, that I have no money, you know, and this and that. And she's like, but there was nothing. And I was like, what do you mean, bitch? Like, what do you mean? And she's like, yeah, the stereo's missing, the battery's missing, the wheels, the shocks, my sunroof, everything was missing. And I was like, fuck me. So then they gave me the number for the towing place or whatever, and so we did all the paperwork to buy my new car. So then when I got home, we called, or right after that, we called the towing place, and they were going to charge me $110 each day that I was in there. So I needed to get that bitch out, but they had nothing. So I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do. So, and leaving it there wasn't an option because I don't have no money. Like, I'm not working out. Like, I'm just a fucking kid in school. So then my brother bought all the, my brother and my mom bought all the parts, and he put it on, thank God, because I didn't know what to do. And he put, like, the shocks on, he put the wheels, the battery, and everything. But I have pictures of what was missing, like, okay, so if you remember the picture that I showed you, I'll just show you again. Or, no, this is the picture of my actual car. This is, like, a little Honda. I don't know, can y'all see that? Okay, well, I had stock tires and rims, right? So after that, I had to buy some cheapy deepy wheels or whatever, right? I don't know if y'all can see it, but those are not my wheels that I had. And then they took my stereo, that's the inside of the car, and then they also took my sunroof. They took everything, bro. So it was just like a big ass, like, I don't know, they fucked me. They took everything. And so that's when they stole my car. And honestly, like, I hope God gets karma on them because they fucked up my, like, the whole thing. Like, I don't know how someone can just steal something that's not, like, well, I know, like, people steal shit all the time, but I don't know, it's just different when it happens to you because you worked your ass off for that shit. You fucking paid everything, and it just sucks ass when someone steals your shit. But yeah.